Hello gamers, this is D&H, and welcome to my 50 subscriber special. Actually more than 50 subscribers. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate all the support. In fact, I have a story for you before we get started. I mentioned previously that when I was out of town on business, I built houses in the villages, like the main one you can see behind me. And what I ended up doing was I built basically a little over 50 houses, and I decided when I was going to get to 50 subscribers, I would put everybody's name on a house, which I'm going to do in this episode. But I really thought that it was going to take a lot longer to get there, and so I was going to tease you. I was going to say, oh, hey, I built some stuff in the village, but I'm not going to show you, which I kind of did in episode 10. And I was going to keep doing that, and then say, hey, I'm not going to show it until 50 subscribers, so get people to subscribe. And then in episode 11, I was in the Nether, and now it's episode 12, and I have like over 50 subscribers. So you guys were way too quick. I appreciate it. So I am going to do that today. And while I do that, I'm going to talk about something that's incredibly important related to this channel. So let's get started. So before I get into my big topic, I would like to thank two commenters in particular. One of them is Tragically Hip 29. That person has left 7 comments on my videos, and as a thank you, I'm going to name the main town after them. I'm going to call it Hipville. So Hipville is now the name of the main town, and thank you to Tragically Hip. They have just given me lots of great advice, lots of great encouragement, and lots of great comments. So far and away the most comments, really appreciate it. Thank you for all the attention, and it's definitely commenters like you that keep Let's Players coming back. So I'm going to jump to the other town that I found, and I'm going to name that town off after my second most commenter, who has 4 comments on various videos, and that is Cheese with Carrots, and I'm going to name this one Carroton for the town. So thank you, Cheese with Carrots, again for all the great comments, and I really appreciate it. I had 2 other commenters that had multiple comments, and I named blacksmith shops after them, as you'll see throughout the video. So it's always benefits to comment, I suppose, but this is the subscriber special, so I'm going to get into it. And excuse me, sorry. Before I do too, let me just mention that this, in case this sounds differently recorded than usual, I'm recording this narration after I've already done the video. Usually I record narration live, and here I've done it in post just because just because I had a important topic I wanted to talk about. I wanted to concentrate on that. Plus, what I was doing when I was actually playing was I was typing a whole bunch of signs and stuff, so it was difficult for me to concentrate on both things at once, and I figured, I'd just do this afterward, and that would work out better. Not to mention the fact that I wasn't sure how long this video was going to be, wasn't sure how long I was going to be able to talk, and if I wanted to do fast forwarding through the video, then I didn't want to cut out important parts of me talking. And it's actually good that it worked that way, because as it turned out, even though I was trying to concentrate on typing, I made like 5 or 6 mistakes during the video, and so you'll see various times when I ended up editing the video and editing a part in because I had screwed up a sign or something like that. So if I did screw up any other signs, please let me know, and I will try to fix those. But, if you see the video edited weird, or you see my inventory bar jump around or my experience level jump around, that's kind of what happened. So, to the topic of the day. This particular Let's Play series is titled Beating Minecraft, and I am going to beat the game in episode 20. So this is episode 12. So you have 8 episodes left after this, and then the series is ending. So I just want to let you know that, and I wanted to let you know too, though, before I get into the details behind that does not mean I am stopping posting videos on my channel. So if you like my videos, continue to watch, continue to subscribe, You'll still see a lot of stuff on the channel. I'm just stopping this particular Let's Play. If you like this world that I'm building, I will still be doing stuff in this world. I don't know that I'll start like a season 2 right away. It'll probably just be world tour type stuff on this particular map, but you will still see stuff on this particular map. So let me give you a little detail behind both. So why am I ending the Let's Play series? Well, for starters, I don't look at it as a bad thing, you know. I want you to know that excuse me, have a little bit of a throat thing I'm trying to fight through. But anyway, I want you to know that you know, there are a lot of people, sure, I get it, that make hundreds of episodes in a series. I mean, co-stars up in the 200s, BOO, Etho, well into the hundreds. But a series, in my mind, doesn't necessarily have to be that long. I would point you to one of my favorite Let's Players, which is Grim Skellington. He's actually retired now, so I don't talk about him very often, but he is still in my subscribers people that I watch, Minecrafters that I watch box on my main page, and that is because I really like what he does. And he in particular would go less than 20 episodes usually in his Let's Plays. He had multiple Let's Plays, only, you know, he had a lot of different Let's Plays of different games too, but he had multiple ones in Minecraft, and I think only one of them went over 20 episodes and it went to 40, but usually he, you know, kept it short and sweet, and I think you can do that. You know, I think that it's definitely worth doing that, and that's kind of what I'm apparently ended up going for here. You know, just for full disclosure, I didn't really think about when I started keeping it short. I didn't really think about anything about how long I was going to make episodes or how many episodes I was going to make. You know, I started this about 6 months ago. I just figured I would post and see where things went. I've talked before how one of my goals was to post once a week, though, and unfortunately that just hasn't happened. You know, I say unfortunately because I would like to have done it more often, to relate to you more often, to be able to share with you. And in what I've experienced and what I've learned is really if you want to have a good Minecraft Let's Play, once a week is probably the minimum you really should be posting. Probably should be posting more than that. But, you know, one of the things with me is that I do have other interests. I have a family, I have everything else, so I'm happy about the reasons why I haven't been able to post. It just, you know, it would have been nice to post a little bit more often. So when they say it's not you, it's me, this is definitely me. And that's why I wanted to do it in this particular episode where it's definitely not the subscribers. You guys have been wonderful, great, more than I could have expected. In fact, if I had been able to post more regularly, I know that is one of the keys to getting more subscribers and getting more views, and I can't even imagine how many I would have right now if I were able to just regularly post. So thank you again very much. But you know, one of the things that I did around episode 10 was I started doing a little math, and at the rate at which I post, it would take, if I were to go to say 100 episodes, which as we just talked about isn't really that many, it would take me about 3 years to complete this Let's Play, and you know, that's just way too long. I mean, you know, I don't know what I'll be doing down the road. I don't know what Minecraft will be doing down the road, you know, multiple versions or something by then. If I went to just 50 episodes, let's say, it would be about a year from now before I finished it up. And look, this is beating Minecraft. Minecraft isn't really that hard a game to beat. And I mean, I know that's not really the point of the game, but I said that I was going to beat the game in this series, and I definitely want to do that, but I don't want to wait a year to beat it. So, you know, and that's part of it too. I want to beat the game. I kind of have an idea for beating the game, which is, I mean, it's not like a huge deal, but I do want to do it in a video and so just see what it's like. I also have been doing this stuff with XP farms, and in fact, I think I had a commenter a day or two ago that I just read a comment that talked about an XP farm that DocM77 did in the end. I was actually watching that video when I was doing research on XP farms. I forget the commenter's name. This video kind of took a while to put together because I had to do a lot of research and stuff. So some of this isn't, some of the research isn't totally current. But anyway, the commenter talked about the DocM End XP farm, and it's a great XP farm because you can build out where their only spawns are the Endermen in your farm. And so you get a high spawn rate. The problem is you really have to go to the end and beat the game in order to do that, because otherwise the dragon could destroy the farm that you make. So again, I'd like to maybe even think about trying that, but I really can't without beating the game. I just want to beat the game. I want to to explore my idea for a final episode, or a beating the game episode. So a lot of reasons why. Talked about that I really don't post videos often enough to and I understand that there are other things I could do to promote this channel, but making videos is really one of the big things. And honestly, if you look at my other videos, if you look at the average that my Let's Play videos get versus the average that my other videos get, the other videos kind of just get a lot more views and a lot more attention for the same amount of promotion. I don't promote those any more than this video. In fact, probably promoted them less. I think it's just hard. People have kind of a weird aversion to Let's Plays at this point, and they're more willing to invest in other videos. Plus, other videos are generally a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit more to the point, since I kind of ramble, but you never know. So I want to put more attention into my other videos that I make too, and just not kind of limit myself. I want to see what's organic and do what people are watching. Because look, this YouTube thing, I didn't do it to make a lot of money. I didn't do it to become YouTube famous or anything. I just did it to see what it's like. But at the same time, if I'm going to post videos, I want them to be videos that people are going to watch. My goal is to make things that people say, oh, okay, yeah, I've seen that. Or, obviously I'm not going to run into people who have seen them, but just, if I have types of videos that are getting 1,000 views and I have types of videos that are getting 100 views, I'm going to probably try to focus on making the types of videos that get 1,000 views. So, that's basically why I'm ending this series. So the question mark, and I told you I'm going to continue to make videos. I've just been talking about that. What type of videos am I going to make? Well, I really enjoyed making the time-lapse video. I got a lot of positive feedback on that, and even some people who challenged me to do a little bit better. And I think that I can do a little bit better. I think that I could make something that's a little bigger, a little more diverse as far as building materials. I think I could do a little bit more with the video recording of it. Maybe do Cam Studio to kind of move the cameraman and stuff. So I would like to make some more time-lapse videos. It's kind of hard for one person to do. It's resource intensive with me controlling several players and working it, but not prohibitively so. So I would like to try to do more of that. I would like to make more tutorial videos. I kind of worked a tutorial video into this particular Let's Play, but it was for mushroom farming. I would like to do one that's more useful maybe to average people, if I can think of something. To your average player. I like redstone. If you watched my my last video, which was a Build Inc. Contest submission on the Clue Mansion, I built the secret passages using redstone in the Clue Mansion, and I like doing redstone secret passages and interesting things. I'm not going to build anything massive out of redstone, but I might work on a tutorial for that also. I do also have kind of another video that I've been working on and tweaking. I'm not really happy with it though, so I'm not going to talk about it really just yet, but just other types of things that that are out there. So talking briefly about my Clue mansion, that was a submission into BOO's Build Inc. contest. It looks as though I did not get selected for that server, so there were a lot of really good entries if you watch BOO stuff. So I'm not entirely surprised. I mean, I liked my entry. I thought it was creative, but it was stiff competition. So congrats to everybody who got on. Congrats to the other people too, because there was some just wonderful stuff out there. So good luck to that. I've posted, I don't know, 3 or so videos on the CoStar survival server. So just to mention that, my subscription to that server ends in the next couple days or so, kind of middle of this month, and I'm not going to renew that subscription, so I won't be on that server any longer. If any of the people on the server are watching, and in fact, I think I mentioned there is one of my subscribers who's on the server, and I know several other people who are on that server. So thank you for the wonderful times. I enjoyed it while I was on there. Met some great people. There are some great people who are on there, who are still on there, who are no longer on there. So, I decided that I'm not gonna continue on for several very minor reasons I'm not going to really get into right here, but check it out if you're interested in a survival server multiplayer and have some monthly income to spend. I mean, it is a membership server, and CoStar, youtube.com/CoStar has information on his channel about it, but yeah, I'm no longer going to be on that server, so don't expect any more videos from me related to that server. I thought about doing a last video, but I haven't really built anything on the server since what I toured the last time, so really nothing else to look at. So as far as other server stuff though, I mean, there's 1 or 2 server options I'm kind of pursuing. Depending on if I could find the time or the schedule, I would be interested in potentially like a Race for the Wool thing on like the MC tourneys on Reddit and stuff, or like I don't know. I signed up 1 week for Hungercraft on Reddit. I've watched some of the Mindcrack people play ultra hardcore stuff. I mean, that kind of thing. I'll see what I can get into. Like I said, I have more time to play than I do record, but I don't have just infinite amount of time to play either. So, if the scheduling could work out, I would consider trying that. I would consider doing it, but it's just going to depend on timing and everything else. So yeah, we'll see. I'll explore some other, and make those video types, if I'm doing something interesting in Minecraft and I can put it up, that would be a good thing to include. So, like I said, with this particular map, I like this map. There are other things I'm going to do on this map. And I talked about, this is episode 12. I'm going to go to 20. So there's still, 8 or so episodes, which is almost as much as I've recorded left, because there are things that I need to do. I still haven't even found a overworld stronghold yet. Need to do that. Need to go to the end, scout the end. I need to collect and level up some equipment. I still need to build my my other XP farm, and in fact, the advice was to use the dual spawners on an XP farm by the same commenter. So, yeah, definitely, and I don't remember the commenter who was talking about the XP farm thing. I might try to put that up in a splash screen. But, I don't know if he's a subscriber, because I did all the research kind of a little earlier than he commented. So, either way, thanks for the comments if you're watching on the XP farm stuff. So, but yeah, so I still have a lot to do on this map. But even when the Let's Play's over, like I said, I'm going to still build other things on this map. And I might do like a world tour style on this and just show you the things I build. Or if I feel like recording the things that I build while I'm building them, I might do that also and just put continuing, beating Minecraft continued or something like that as the as what I'm doing. So yeah, definitely other things to come as far as on this map, but I don't think I'll do like a second season, if you will, right away or anything. Another thing that I consider doing is another Let's Play on another map, like custom survival map. The very first video I ever posted on this channel was the Skyblock tour, and it got a lot of attention, and it kind of encouraged me to post other videos. And so the first Let's Play I was going to do on this particular channel was a Skyblock 2.1 Let's Play. I was going to not exactly rebuild what I did in 1.1 Skyblock, but kind of the same style or similar size things. I was going to show people how I did it in 1.1 and take advantage of some of the new challenges in 2.1 and everything else. So that was going to be my first Let's Play, but there were really two reasons why I didn't do it. One was at the time I started searching around, and there were actually a lot of Let's Plays of Skyblock out there. Yeah, mostly they were 1.1 and they weren't a lot 2.1, but I felt like it was kind of being played out a little on YouTube, and yes, I recognize the irony of saying that a Skyblock Let's Play is played out on YouTube when so many other Let's Plays are way more played for Minecraft. So yeah, I mean, I get it. So are the normal Let's Plays played too much, but I figured, the Skyblock was really done enough by a lot of people. So that was one reason. But then the main reason, really, and admittedly this is the main reason, was that I'd really played Skyblock almost exclusively through all of the beta 1.9 releases of Minecraft, and almost exclusively through 1.8, and I'd played it for so long that I didn't really see or experience a lot of the new content that was coming out. I mean, all the beating the game and the dragon and the enchanting and all the stuff that came out in those later updates, I hadn't experienced because you couldn't really do that in Skyblock. It was very resource limited. So yeah, I basically decided, no, I don't really want to do a Skyblock Let's Play right now. I want to just jump in to the game. I want to play the game. I want to beat the game, and again, that's another coming back to why I want to do that and close it up right now. But yeah, so I didn't want to do the Skyblock map, but we're later on now. Time has passed, time has grown, and I would consider doing a Let's Play on a custom map. So if you guys have suggestions, that was a beeper. Sorry, that was, I think, my dishwasher. But anyway, if you guys have suggestions, let me tell you that I don't know if you heard that beep anyway, but let me tell you that, I'm sorry, I'm getting all ADD here. Let me tell you that my favorite Let's Plays, or my favorite maps, rather, are Skyblock was good. It was resource limited, so there was some interesting stuff to do. I also like Survival Island, one of my favorites, by Ashian. It was resource limited, and you had something cool to find. It was popularized by the Yogscast. I mean, did a popular Let's Play on it, which is why I'd probably avoid doing a Let's Play of that specific one, but that type of map I like. Obviously, Skyblock had a big Let's Play by Captain Sparkles, and in fact, I think he just started a 2.0 Let's Play. on Skyblock. So, that's been played out. I would consider that, though. I would consider Survival Island. Also, one of my third favorites is Adrift by the WOVA. And the guy I mentioned earlier, Grim Skellington, his 40-episode Let's Play was on that map. So, it's not like any of these maps hadn't been Let's Played, and honestly, I have played all of those maps. So, but those are good examples of the type of maps I like. Survival, maybe they're resource limited, they don't have to be. Something cool to find would be nice, it doesn't have to be. But one of the main things is it can't be any rules, can't be any you can't break block type rules, because I'm going to want to do interesting things on them. If I feel like just building, if I feel like doing whatever, that's what I want to be able to do. So, suggestions for custom maps is fine. That's always a plus. I'll also look around. I might consider doing one of those, maybe Adrift over any of the others, just because hasn't had as big a Let's Player do it. Obviously, I'm not a big Let's Player, so it's not really a matter of my audience, saturating it or anything. But I like to think that we have fun here. I mean, I certainly have fun posting these videos for you, and hopefully you've had fun watching. And we'll continue to watch. Like I said, keep subscribed, and keep going, because I'm going to keep going with you too. So those are really the main things that I wanted to talk about. I guess one of the other things that I'll mention was I mentioned that I did this research about a week ago. So subscribers kind of change. They kind of go plus and minus. I think at the front end I put up I had 55 subscribers or something at the time I did the research, and I put up graphics and stuff to show that. Right now I think I'm not sure how many I have right now. I think it might have even been 54. So people subscribe or unsubscribe, whatever. But one of the things that was curious to me about the subscriber thing was, my channel page said 55 subscribers, and when you click on it, for me, when you don't, but when I click on it, it gives me a list of all my subscribers. And when it did that, it listed 51 people, even though right above that list it says 55. It only listed 51 channels. Not really sure why that was. So I was a bit confused, so I went back to my email. Now I get an email because I have an email account that's just for this YouTube thing. I went back and checked my email account, and every subscriber I got an email. So I had 55 emails. So I thought, okay, well there you go. Interestingly, though, 2 of the emails just said that I got a subscriber that's a new user, and they didn't even have a channel name yet, which I don't even know how that can happen, but unless they subscribe right the second they sign up or something. But maybe that's why they didn't show up in the 55 person list. I don't know. I don't understand how I had 2 emails that said that. But I also had, in checking through and clicking through, a couple of people who had canceled their YouTube channels that I had emails for. So potentially they were no longer subscribers, but I thought, well, why would they still count? So anyway, in doing a little bit more research, I noticed that something like 4 of the people who were listed in the 51, when you click on my subscribers, I didn't get emails for at all. So that 55, would have turned into 59 if you had the 4 other people that I, had listed in my thing as my subscribers, but I just don't have emails for some reason. And I suppose 2 of them might have related to the new user who hadn't set up or something, and I don't know, or people who canceled. Anyway, my rambling point, I guess, is that I didn't have a definitive list of people who subscribed to me. So what I did was I took the one list of people who had the channel. I took another list of people who I had emails for, and I just combined them together, you know, made sure there weren't any duplicates, and basically at the end of the day I ended up with something like 57 subscribers that I made signs for. So even though you know, some of those people maybe are no longer subscribed, some of those people I don't think they'd be canceled. I think I eliminated, I don't know, but anyway, that was my dog, by the way. So if you heard that one, that was my dog. But anyhow, you know, when I do this in post, I guess there's less ability to cut. Well, I could cut that, I suppose, but I don't know. Anyway, for some reason it's making a lot of noise, but whatever. Sorry, I'm kind of totally off track here. Is this better to ramble? You know, I am finding, though, that I am more able to concentrate on what I'm saying. Maybe this is a better way to narrate some of these, because I find when I'm doing Let's Plays, if I'm doing something that's intense and not just like exploring, but if I'm trying to build something and concentrate, I don't always, I get really tongue-tied and I don't always talk that much. Maybe it seems like I'm doing that now, but it seems like I'm concentrating better than I usually do. So anyway, sorry. So the long story of that was that I tried to recognize everybody who's definitely a subscriber, and thank you, because this is a subscriber special. Yes, there are other people who are commenters, and there have been a lot of commenters out there who aren't subscribers. I think I had, in fact, people who commented more than once, but are not subscribers, and so are not getting recognized. Well, actually, a name that jumps out to me is, I think, Very Sneaky Noob or something, has commented maybe at least once or more than once on my videos. But, you know, yeah, if you wanted signs, subscriber, you know, and I can't promise that I'm going to do, like, if I get 100 subscribers or something, I can't promise that I'm going to do a whole bunch more signs or anything. You know, I don't know. You know, that's just going to have to, I'm just going to have to play it by ear. By the way, I've been writing phrases and stuff on all these signs. For every one of these subscribers, I checked out your channel. If something jumped out at me, or if you posted videos, I tried to, you know, I tried to relate that in the sign a little bit or something. So there's some, you know, some good channels out there by the subscribers. So, you know, keep checking them out. But yeah, I mean, those that's really I guess where we stand. Tried to recognize everybody. Ending the series in episode 20. Continuing to post videos. Give me your suggestions as far as, are there things you'd want to see a tutorial for? Is there some kind of redstone, you know, doorway or something you've been trying to figure out? You know, I mean, I'm not going to promise to be the absolute expert, and I'm probably going to try to concentrate right now on generating more episodes of my main Let's Play to just kind of finish it up. But, you know, definitely I'm looking for ideas. Are there things in time lapses that you want me to build? You know, I'll probably build some right here on this map, probably build some in other areas, you know. You know, what about a custom map, a custom survival style map that somebody has made? You know, I'm not, like I said, I don't like maps. If the rule is don't break blocks, then I'm almost definitely not going to play it. But even a map that, I mean, I like a map where it says, hey, find some stuff. But, you know, if it's like one of the, like Vex maps, for example, are cool. And Vex has a lot of talent and thought process. But, you know, partially I don't want something that's just like a man-made course there to kick my butt just so I can try to go get a piece of wool. I'd rather, you know, have, like I said, you know, Skyblock, Survival Island, you know, those type of things, where, or adrift. Sure, there can be some things to find, but not necessarily huge. I mean, it could be wool chests, but not just huge random wool chests. I also vaguely considered making my own custom map. I had one idea in particular that I really liked. It would be a lot bigger of a custom map, though, than, say, Survival Island. And, I don't know. I might try to make a couple of videos of me making it or doing something, maybe an MC edit. I don't know. See, I don't know how to make an interesting videos about me making a map. I could just try and make the map, with a couple videos, and then I could try making a couple videos of me playing it or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm less committed to that one. I even hesitated to bring it up a little bit just because, I don't want everybody to jump on loving that and then me not do it. But at the same time, if there really is a lot of interest in that, I might consider, once this Let's Play is done, hey, let's make a custom map and, let's do some stuff and see if we can create something that's interesting. Also on this map, I do plan on putting up a download when I hit episode 20. So I don't think I'll do it before that, though. So yeah, I mean, once I do, you can check it out. Obviously I told you the seed back when I created it in 1.0, and assuming that you genned it up the same time I did, or loaded chunks at the same times I did, then you have ability to see the same map that I have. So but yeah, I mean, I do want to share this map with you and the things that I have built, definitely with you. So I will put it up. It just might be a little bit of time before I put it up. So I guess that's all that I had to talk about here. Thank you again, once again, for subscribing, for viewing, for commenting, for everything that you have done. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the viewers, and take care until next time, because there is going to continue to be a next time. I'm going to continue to post videos. Don't get me wrong. So if you're subscribing, you're liking it, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep everything else. And hey, as I always say, in fact, a viewer told me to say this: have a good evening, day, night.